save your life. And every night I will be with you. 'Cause every night I still lay you in that dream of the next solution. 'Cause every night I will make it right. And every night I will come to you. But every night it just stays the same in my dream of the next solution.
Look again, yo, everyone. The Starlight Let's Player is here. I'm at this point in time, I'm just gonna go through this playthrough, regardless of YouTube just fuck with my views or not. But anyway, anyways, we're moving on to the next character. This is Double.
You needn't run anymore, child. The Trinity has heard your cries. Yes, I will begin collecting candidates immediately.
Okay, so as I'm pretty sure you already know who Double is. Like, you've seen all 7 of the parts. You pretty much have you pretty much have a clue about Double. So really not much about her. She's just like a shape-shifting creature which is working under the Trinity, which is responsible for ensuring that the Skull Heart falls into the right hands and manipulating events according to the goddess's will. In which, by the way, you will see the Trinity at the end of Double's story. I will say that now. You will see the Trinity at the end of her story. But yeah, her real name is actually Agatha Gloomfoil, which is actually, and her current guise, as you can see, is of a nun. But this is not really her form. This is just her in a shapeshifting form. She can shapeshift into many different forms, from Cerebella to Philia to Parasol and other characters. Basically, she shapeshifts into the form of the 7 other main characters. Because Double is actually the last of the original roster before heading into the Encore roster. Just want to get that out of the way. But yeah, this fight with Philia, a bit tricky, but it is something. It's something else. But yeah, as for a voice actress, her voice actress is Charlotte, and she did do I know she did voices for a few video games. One of them was Legend of Zelda, by the way. And she also has Double also has a second voice actor. When she's in her Zane form, that Zane form is actually voiced by Matthew Mercer. And if you know him, may have known him from the voice of Trafalgar Law from One Piece, Hit from Dragon Ball Super, and X from the Puyo Puyo series. Which, by the way, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 will be on December, so I will be doing a playthrough of that. And considering that the game, I already explained all the mechanics about that game in the first playthrough, I won't explain much about them, but I might bring in some guest commentators for this one, because who knows, they might have also played a few puzzle games themselves.
Double, you are to attack Anti-Skullgirl Lab 8 and destroy as much of their research as possible. However, you must leave Peacock alone.
I cannot comply. Peacock is perhaps the most serious threat to our mission here. To let her live would be folly.
I command you to leave her alone. I made a promise.
Irrelevant. Your promises mean nothing to our masters. We exist to serve them. Our plan is proceeding apace. Yes, somehow she wields your power to further her own agenda. Understood. I will continue.
So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, I just want to get through to this playthrough because like we're already on November the 20th. We're already at the 20th of November at the time of this recording. Assuming if this recording gets out to either today or tomorrow, but regardless, this playthrough has been going on a bit long. Like, I know I'm gonna continue this in 2024, but I just want to get through the other. I just want to get through the other storylines and just get all the shit out of the way so I can move on to the next playthrough, because this has been dragging for so long. This would have been done completely in October, but like again, what really's been holding it back is the views of these videos. Like how terrible these views have been getting, and not even mentioning the fact that YouTube just keeps fucking with them for so goddamn much. I don't know why. Ugh. But enough of the rant. But yeah, this is Double. I will say her design, she takes a nun form, and it's just based off. It doesn't really based off anyone, but it's just a form that she uses in order to blend in with the cathedral, considering that it's based off of a church. So she chooses a nun in order to manipulate people with religion, and her true form has been long forgotten, but the face that's in the nun, it does have hints of what her original image looks like. So that's quite something. That's quite something, to say the least. But yeah, and because she can shapeshift into many different forms, she can do many different combos from all the other characters. And I will say, her design-wise, whew, like, I know that we're going for a nun, but did they really have to make her this curvy and thick? Like you saw at the beginning of right at the beginning of her story. Like you saw how built she was. Wide, she got like wide hips and a big booty too. Like, like oh my god. Like, the creator of Skullgirls, I gotta give them props for that. Although it is unfortunate that the creator of Skullgirls, which is Mike Z, pretty much gone off the deep end. For those who do not know, Mike Z has been hit with like a bunch of allegations, to the point where the entire team who worked on this game was let off, and they decided to form their own team, which is known as Future Club, and they will continue updates of the game. So if you want more backstory on that, go watch Technical's video on it. He'll give a full rundown on how Mike Z pretty much ruined his own career, and how Skullgirls have gone into so much controversy. So yeah. But yeah, I will say, if you still want to get this game, regardless of the censorship, you can get it either on the PS4 or the Switch. Hell, they've just released the game on the Xbox One, so your Xbox users will be able to play the game as well. And by the way, speaking of the Switch, as of now, the Switch version is on sale, 80% off. So I take my advantage to get that game if you want, and the season pass is 40% off. So if you want, go ahead and get the game. Although I will say it is a bit outrageous that the season pass costs way more than the original game. But hey, I'm not really wanting to complain. Actually, I can complain a bit, but like, I will say $35 for a season pass for 4 characters. You know, 4 characters and the stages themselves. Keep in mind, Smash Bros. Season passes, like, I can guarantee you the first season pass doesn't really cost that much. I believe it costs around like 25 to 30 bucks. I'm not sure, but I know it costs less than the Skullgirls season pass. Keep in mind, Smash Ultimate's first season pass has up to 5 characters with stages and music tracks. So, even meanwhile, Skullgirls' first season pass has only 4 characters and 4 stages, so keep that in mind.
Indeed, harvesting is behind schedule. This will be remedied. Yes, I have captured 7 candidates. Murray will be eliminated and replaced.
Our masters are displeased.
Yes.
I have nearly cut the Medici cancer from the heart of this city. Once that is complete, I will do their bidding.
They are tired of waiting. You exist for a single purpose. As you deny your purpose, they deny your continued existence.
I will not let you stop me.
So yeah, despite Double and Marie being on the same side, it still ends with Double going up against Marie. So yeah, there's that. And by the way, those 7 candidates, I don't want to I hate to spoil it like at the end, so like just to let you guys watch, but the 7 candidates are actually the 7 main other characters. You know, the 7 other characters that faced off against Double and Marie. Yeah, those are the candidates. Like, is it that obvious? It says 7 candidates, and there were 7 parts I've done. So yeah, there's that. And you might also notice that she only shapeshifts into the 7 main characters. The reason why is because, well, she's not only, for one, she's the secondary main villain, although that doesn't really do much, but like, what really, the game, Skullgirls, the first game, only started with 8 characters, which was a paltry amount. And she shapeshifted into those 7 characters, so they didn't really bother working on new animations for her when the 6 other new characters for Skullgirls Encore became a thing. Not even second Encore, I believe. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, again, not much to say about Double. Although I do have a bit to say about the Trinity once we get to that. So yeah, I think that's about it for Double's character. So I got nothing else to say.
Her spirit was too strong. The skull heart couldn't properly penetrate it, so synchronization was incomplete. Yes, I have chosen a new host. The other candidates will be consumed.
I think I'm getting the hang of this game. This is a joystick, a device that fell in from the 21st century. I find it helps me trace the branching threads of fate on the other side.
A joystick? With a name like that, you'd think it'd be a bit more exciting. Maybe you're doing it wrong. What if I...
Calm down, sister. You'll have your fun in due time.
Girls, dinner's ready. Stop playing and come eat before it gets cold.
1 second, Mother. I just need to save my game. Before we go, I'll tell you this. Each branch is a history that might have been. However, there is one timeline where all the threads converge, including our own.
Now that sounds like fun. I can't wait to get out of here.
So that was Double's story. Really not much about it. Yeah, the story ended with Double capturing all 7 of the main characters into use as candidates for the Skullgirls. So yeah, there's that. And also there was also a second. There's also something else after Double, after the ending with Double. We see 3 other characters. 2 of them playing Skullgirls, by the way. And by the way, those 3 characters are actually the Trinity. So yeah, one of the characters saw. One of the characters we saw is Venus Lovelace. She's the Trinity's restless goddess of space, and she wields a parasite known as Abaddon. That's the name of the parasite. So yeah, and the second character you saw, she's kind of robotic. Her name is Aeon, and she's the reclusive goddess of time, and she observes history from beyond the world. And she has her own parasite, Kronos. So they both of them each have a parasite. And the third member is also Mother, which there's not much about her, but yeah. Aeon is voiced by Christina V, by the way, and Venus is voiced by Lauren Londa. So, you know, I kind of wish I'm hoping those 2 characters will be playable in the next season pass, you know. But yeah, that's about it for Double Story, and that's about it. That's it for the main characters, the original roster for Skullgirls. Now we can move on to Skullgirls Encore. And by the way, since we completed Double, it's only appropriate that we get on to the next character story, where she also plays a role there. So join me next time in part 9 as we tackle Squiggly's story. But until then, this is the Starlight Let's Player signing out. As always, Goki Genyo, and have a startastic day, everyone.